Hey everybody, it's Lynsneakers here, and welcome back to something completely different from normal. I'll do my best to get some Let's Plays out soon. You know, life happened, and continues to happen. Anywho, months ago my friend pointed out that a lot of solo Pokemon Challenge YouTubers are Canadian, including Jrose, Scott's Thoughts, and the Dry Bread. I made a tweet joking that I, too, am Canadian, and should continue with the tradition and become the next Canadian solo Pokemon Challenge creator. To my surprise, both MDB and Scott's Thoughts replied to the tweet. It got me thinking, and I decided, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do a challenge. It won't be a solo challenge, technically, but I'll do a kind of challenge I've always wanted to do since Pokemon Silver came out, and that is play with a team of nothing but baby Pokemon. But it will be a team full of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Pichu. I have a very simple rule for myself. Have fun. That's it. I can use items in battle and I can do whatever I want. All I have to do is use Pichu in battle, and that's it. Everything else is fair game. I also wanted to get it stated right out of the gate. This video has taken months to edit thanks to life and other stuff that's happened, but you will understand why it took so long to edit. And I don't have a super cool setup like a lot of YouTubers, so I apologize if the audio gets wonky. I'm doing my best with what I have. I also have 2 brain cells, especially when it comes to Pokemon. Keep that in mind, I am not smart at Pokemon. So, me with a team of all Pichu. Can I do it? Do you think I stand a chance? Can I do it without becoming level 100? If you've seen my MGS playthroughs, you know how bad I am at games. Let's go. So I create my character and I name her Pichu. She's very cute, and I love her a lot. For my quote-unquote starter, I picked Sprigatito, which means that my rival Nemona gets the water-type Quaxly. I didn't think about it in the moment, I just picked Sprigatito because it's my favorite starter of the 3, and of all the games in general now, even though I knew it was going to be boxed as soon as I could put it in the PC. Nemona picking the water-type, though, doesn't make it easy. Trust me. Oh, trust me, it's... oh boy. Oh boy. At the game's slow beginning, I start picking up all the items that I can find. After the catching tutorial, I made a plan before starting the game. That's not to say it's a good plan, but it's a plan nonetheless, and I never make plans, so the fact that I even tried is great. Throughout my journey, I will collect as many items as I can, fight as many trainers as I deem fit, and catch as many Pokemon as possible. Extra items I can sell, and trainers and Pokemon can give me both experience and rewards later. Another thing I thought before loading up the game was, wouldn't it be funny if I found a shiny Lechonk or Tarantula 5 minutes into the game? That would just be so... Are you kidding me? But... Huh? Excuse me? What do you mean? I found a shiny 5 minutes into the game? After getting over the awe of catching a shiny 5 minutes into the start of the game, I resumed the plot. I just want to say that I wanted to reference the story a lot more during the video, but I had to cut out so much. Look at this video, it's 2.5 hours long. I just want to warn you that there will be story spoilers. I know that sounds weird because it's a Pokemon game, but trust me, you want to go in and just play it, okay? So now I can finally start my journey in finding my Pichu team. They're a rare spawn, but they are right at the start of the game, after the introductions in this little area past Los Pratos. So I'm running around for 30 minutes and... I found another shiny. I found a shiny before I found a Pichu. Clearly, I should have started a shiny run instead of a Pichu run. Like, what are the odds? After an hour, I finally find my first Pichu. His name is Pichu. After another 15 minutes, I finally find my second Pichu. Yes, her name is Pichu. 10 minutes later, I find my third Pichu. It's going so good. We're doing great. His name is Pichu. 15 minutes later, it's my fourth Pichu. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. His name, it's Pichu. You better believe. And fifth Pichu. There he is. Beautiful. Glorious. His name is Pichu. As I'm wandering around for 30 minutes looking for my last Pichu, I'm like, wouldn't it be funny if I found a shiny Psyduck or something around here? What do you mean? What do you mean? I found 3 shinies before I found 6 Pichu? Are you kidding me? I find my last Pichu. She's not shiny, but her name is Pichu. I actually find a 7th Pichu on my way over to the plot, and I decide to catch her because, hey, she's right there. Her name is Pichu. I decide to replace Pichu with Pichu, so I have gender equality, so I have Pichu, 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 and Pichu on my team. I'm not sorry. While this is technically my first battle with my entire Pichu team, nothing important happens past it taking a really long time. Instead, I'll explain something I did to hopefully make keeping tracks of battles better. If you're just listening to this, I'm sorry. I did not make a giant script for the video, and I tried, but it wasn't fun for me. The whole point is to have fun with this, so my dialogue during battles will be me reacting to the recording itself. However, I realized my mistake in naming all the Pichus phonetically Pichu, so I made a graphic to use for all of the major battles. The Pichu are listed in the order I caught them. It has their names, their moveset, their levels, their nature, and what that boosts, and what item they're holding in battle. There will be a link in the description to an image that explains the items that they're holding and what they do. I couldn't add it to the graphic because it was already super cluttered as it was. There will be an icon that will display over the active Pichu that says active. If a Pichu faints, it will show a fainted icon over the top that just fainted. I had to do all of this by hand, which is why this took forever. I hope it helps make the fights easier to follow if my narration does not include who is active and who has fainted. So next I encounter Team Star, who's harassing this girl named Penny, who has the greatest backpack in the world, and I want one. I get a Terra Orb in this cutscene, and if you don't know what that means, I'll leave a picture from Bulbapedia here. Feel free to pause and read it. It's a lot, and it's a lot of math. I don't do math here. I have 2 brain cells, okay? So instead of advancing the plot right away, I do what I said my plan was, which was fight trainers, catch Pokemon, and collect items. Then I talk to Arvin, Nimona, and someone named Cassiopeia who hacks my phone, who want me to help them fight Titans, become a champion, and defeat Team Star respectively. The plot continues as Director Clavel introduces me to the one and only Professor Turo. Look at him, look at that jawline. It could break glass, it's amazing. Anyway, he asks if I can take care of the Pokemon named Miraidon that I have, and it's purple, and I say, no, it's not about him. Now it's time for my journey to finally begin. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm excited. I've always wanted to do a Pichu run, and now I'm gonna do a Pichu run. It's gonna be so much fun, and I'm gonna scream. It's gonna be great. Here we go. Another part of my plan was to go to this area with level 50 Pokemon that are called Tatsugiri because they know the move called Memento. Memento KOs the user that uses it, and if they use it while they are level 50 and I am level 16, I will get a butt ton of experience because I am terrified, I am mortified, I am so scared of going to the first gym, I am absolutely terrified, but the problem is they don't want to use it.
2 hours later.
A reason I want to fight trainers is because there are these guys at the Pokemon Centers who give you rewards for defeating a certain amount of trainers per route. I have one guy left on this route, so I go fight him. This was a mistake. He has a ground-type Fan-Pea, and my Pichu only know electric moves, which won't do any damage at all. I have to Sweet Kiss Confuse it and pray. It takes over an hour. I hadn't saved after the Memento training, or I would have just reloaded. I get the item. I can't use it. I sell it. Nimona meets me at the first gym and tells me about gym challenges, but they are irrelevant to this challenge, so I will not be showing them. I feel I've leveled enough now to take on the first gym. Her name is Katie, and she is the Bug-type gym leader. Have I mentioned I love the designs in this game? They're just so cute. So the first Pokemon goes down really easily. I believe the second one goes down in 2 hits, not 1. Ooh, fancy. And now we're on her last Pokemon already, and I'm like, this will be a piece of cake. This will be a walk in the park. I'm gonna Terrasilize so I get extra boosted damage for my electric moves, and she's gonna Terrasilize her bear into a Bug-type Pokemon. So I almost kill it. It's very good. But keep an eye on that Fury Cutter, okay? Keep an eye on that. I won't tell you what it is right now. I will later, but remember it. I hope you remember that Fury Cutter. Look at it. Absolute decimating. Absolute decimating. Absolutely decimating me. Look at that. Oh, that's so many Pichu gone already, or almost gone. I try to confuse it so it hits itself instead of me, but I miss, because Sweet Kiss has very low accuracy. And now I'm panicking. You can see my panic. I don't know what to do. I'm very scared and I'm confused, and I'm like, how is this going so wrong so quickly? I get off a Thunder Shock and I die to another Fury Cutter, but the Teddiursa gets paralyzed by my static ability, so I win because its speed was halved. and I get some of the cutest badges in the world. Look at these badges, they are so cute. I love them so much. Right away I go after the first Titan for Arven's quest, which is this giant lad, a silly little guy. Each Titan fight has 2 phases per fight. Phase 1 is very simple and it always runs away before you can kill it, and then it goes and eats an herba mystica, which Arven wants for reasons. So now it's powered up after eating the herb, and Arven joins us for the second half of the fight. I decide I'm gonna do so much damage because this Pichu has a magnet which boosts electricity, and terastalize, which also boosts electricity even more. Unfortunately, I die. Yep. I wasn't expecting to die. But I did. So I revive my poor Pichu, bring her back to life so she can get some experience, but now I can't swap out. But it lowered its own defense and special defense, so I lower its attack, and I let Arven do a lot of damage to it, and then I do damage, and we both kill it. It's teamwork. Thank you, Arven. I appreciate it. Thank you. So we get our first herba mystica found, and I get this cute little badge, and I love it. It is so cute. I immediately go to the next Titan thinking I'm gonna win this so fast because it's a flying type and electric is super effective, but it outspeeds me, and I die, and I'm like, oh no. So I want to revive that Pichu because she has the magnet, and I'm thinking, oh, she's gonna do so much damage if I can get her to use Electro Ball or Thunder Shock or something. I need her to win, but she just keeps fainting because the Bombardier outspeeds her even with paralysis. That poor little girl, she's doing her best. So much of my team is just getting absolutely rocked. Just thrown at them. Rocks thrown and rocked. But I managed to barely make it to the start of the second phase, and Arven comes to join me, and he will be my saving grace. But look at that. Half of my team is gone, and it's all the girls, actually. Wow, how sexist of you, Bombardier. Get woke. I'm sorry, that was awful. So I'm having the scariest time of my life. I decide I'm just going to attack and go for it. It decides not to attack and torments Arven's Pokemon, and I win just because Arven was there. So thank you, Arven. Thank you. You saved my life. Oh boy. So we go and grab the second herba mystica. I'm crying. That joke was awful. I'm so sorry. Look at this cute badge and ignore the joke I made. Thank you. Okay, so we learn Arven's story. He's gathering the herba mystica so he can heal his sick and dying Pokemon dog, Mabostiff, and I cry about them all the time. I love them. They're both so good, and they deserve every single hug in the world. I love them so much, and they should honestly get their own spin-off game because that would be just great. I want to cook with Arven and Mabostiff. Okay. After the scare with the second Titan, though, I do decide to go do more memento training. So I'm doing that for a good long There's no way this is gonna catch. There's absolutely no way. It's level 50. I have one quick ball I found on the ground. So immediately I run over to the second gym, which is the grass gym, and I am terrified that I found another shiny. That is why I ran over here immediately after catching it. So we're gonna go fight the grass gym. I have equipped all of my Pichu with magnets, hoping they will do a lot of damage with their electricity. I don't know why I don't just give everybody Swift and just use Swift. I think I had it in my mind that the electricity and the same type attack bonus would do more damage. Did I say electricity? I meant magnet. I think the magnet plus the same type attack bonus would do the most damage, but I think Swift does more damage? I'm not too sure. So anyway, I make it to the final Pokemon of his, and I have no deaths so far, no Fury Cutter here, thank God. No Teddiursa Sweep. So I keep paralyzing, that's not how you say that, paralyzing his Pokemon in hopes to outspeed, but the Sudowoodo knows Trailblaze, which I didn't know that did. At least it tells me it raises its speed, so the paralysis isn't going to last very long because it's raising its speed. Thankfully, my paralysis does keep its speed relatively low, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do a Thunder Shock, and it's going to kill it, and it's so close. I don't know if a Swift would have done more in that moment. I think I was deliberating between the two moves, and it's just like, oh, I don't know. So I heal Pichu so she gets the experience, and I finish the second gym without much trouble. Just a foolish move on my part, and look at that, it's so cute. Along with Fury Cutter, I need you to remember this. This is important. Remember it, okay? Thank you. So I accidentally stumble upon a Team Star base I didn't want to go to yet, where I meet this man named Clive, who is also a regular student like me, just a regular student boy at the academy. He is interested in the ongoings of Team Star for some reason. It's very sus. So I go to the actual Team Star base I want to go to after some item collecting and everything, which is the Dark Star base. So, this guy only has 2 Pokemon, Pawniard and the Starmobile. Did you keep in mind that Fury Cutter? I still didn't know what it did at this point in time, but I'll show you here. Its power increases after 3 times if used consecutively. So, it's just gonna be smacking me real hard because it just keeps using Fury Cutter, so it does so much damage to my poor, frail little mice. I do manage to finish off the Pawniard after a couple of deaths, and it's fine. I want to sweet kiss the Starmobile. I had a plan. I was like, I'm going to confuse it. I'm going to confuse the heck out of it. You can't. And I'm panicking. I'm like, what do you mean it doesn't work? That was my whole plan. So I'm freaking out, and I'm just getting absolutely demolished by this giant car. Like, a giant car against 6 little tiny electric mice. The poor things, they're just getting absolutely rocked. So here it is. Here we go. I'm just trying. I think I can do it. I think I can win. But no. Also, Wicked Torque can put you to sleep. That's just cruel. That's just rude and cruel. Why would you do that to me specifically? So, this is my first defeat of what will be many. So I think I have an idea, because Trailblaze, which I got from the second gym, boosts your speed. So I have a Pichu that has boosted speed thanks to her nature. So I'm like, okay, I'll give her Trailblaze, and I will ramp up my speed against the Pawniard, and I will be faster than the car. No. I will never be faster than the car. Just spoilers. I did some of the math. I'm not good at math, so I probably did the math wrong. But at the level I was, and how much speed I could gain from Trailblaze, I wouldn't have come even close to beating the speed of the car. And I also was not expecting her to die, so I was like, well, there goes all of my... what is it called? Setup. Setup is the word, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong word. I don't know. But I'm just like, okay, well, I don't know what to do. I confused the Pawniard. I'm thinking maybe I can swap her back out and do more Trailblaze. Do I do that? Is that what I do? Yeah, I'm trying to do it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but it's Fury cutting me and I'm scared, so I heal because I don't know if it's going to hit itself or just not do anything because it's paralyzed, which, yeah, so I get off a couple more Trailblazes and I'm like, okay, I hope that's enough to outspeed the car. It never would be. I don't outspeed the car, I'm sorry. An Electro Ball does more damage the faster you are compared to the target, so, I mean, it did a fair chunk of damage, but at this point I'm like, oh no, and I'm just trying to survive because I'm thinking, okay, then I'll just not speed stall, I'll PP stall. I'll stall the power points. Because I looked it up and it says it has 10 power points max for Wicked Torque, but the Pokemon themselves have unlimited PP usage, so that was never going to work. Ever. You cannot stall the cars. The cars are infinite. The cars are terrifying. The cars will run you over and spit you out, because they can do both. They have wheels and they have mouths. Cars are scary, man. This is why I don't drive and I never will. So I'm panicking. I revive Pichu with my one max revive that I found, and I don't know why. I think because I wanted her to stand a chance of surviving a hit, but I don't know why I didn't. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm obviously panicking, and then I finally get the idea to lower its attack with charm, but I only have 2 Pichu that know charm. I do get a couple more off than I thought I would until both of my charm Pichus die, and then I send out my fully healed Pichu with the max revive. So she can take hits, and then she would have died to a critical, but I used Endure on her so she would live with 1 HP no matter what. But then the Pokemon was lowering my special defense and stuff. I think it was anyway. I think I saw some special defense lowering. I could have been mistaken. So I'm stalling again and healing and trying to think of a plan while I heal, because I think pressing buttons will make my brain work better, but it doesn't. So I'm wasting turns and wasting time, but I get a hit off, I survive, and I do nothing. I do no damage, and I'm so confused until I realize it was using Snarl that entire time I was healing, and Snarl lowers a Pichu's or a Pokemon's special attack, so my electric moves do nothing. If I just sat there on a menu without clicking anything like a normal person to think of a plan, it would have gone in my favor. So I'm ready to accept death, but I also don't want to accept death, and I'm praying for a miracle. I hope it misses something, and it misses, and I win, and I get my first star badge. Yay! And Penny arrives afterwards to give me some items from Cassiopeia. And did you remember the clear amulet? Please read the description. Imagine if I put that on my Pokemon. Hindsight is 20/20, right? So I'm on my way to the next city and ready to fight the 3rd gym. Woohoo! Let's go! But then Nimona calls me, and she interrupts me. And I'm not expecting her to interrupt me. She has to fight me and I say no, but then she forces me. She forces me into a battle I wasn't expecting, and I'm not prepared for it at all, and I was like, oh no. So I've given my Pichu a lot of different moves that I've found through TMs, and I'm like, okay, I want to give my Pichu different roles because they all have different stats, obviously. I never got a recording of their stats, and I'm so sorry, it never entered my mind to do something like that. So now you see Pichu has Grass Knot. Grass Knot does more damage the heavier the target is. I don't know why I was using it there. Swift probably would have been the better choice considering those were baby Pokemon. But you know, I win, so I had nothing to be scared about. Thanks, Nimona. Please don't do that again. So now it's time for the actual gym battle against Iono, who is so cute. I love her so much. She is adorable. So I've learned from my mistakes, and I use Swift instead of electric moves against the electric type gym leader. And for some reason, I really want to confuse the Pokemon in this gym. You will see it against Bellybolt. I just want to confuse the crap out of it. And I don't know why. I use Grass Knot because I'm like, that'll do a lot of damage. And I'm like, was that enough? I don't know. I have to swap out so Pichu doesn't die because she hung on thanks to the power of friendship. I'm lowering the Bellybolt's attack with Charm, but I don't know if its moves are physical based or special based. I still don't know. I haven't looked it up. I'm not going to look it up. You can do it. But I'm pretty sure it's a special-based Pokemon. That water gun especially. But yeah, this is where I want to Sweet Kiss it, and I don't know why. If I just used Swift, I would have killed it. There was no reason for me to waste time trying to sweet kiss it. Especially because it has such low accuracy. And then this is where my brain stops working. The entire time Miss Magius is on screen, she has the giant electric bulb on her head, right? I'm not registering that this entire battle. For some reason, I'm thinking that's a ghost type. And I'm like, I gotta do whatever I can to set up and defeat this thing. And my brain, I always forget. I'll constantly think Ghost is weak to fairy type moves. It's not. It's just regular damage. It just does regular damage. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll turn electric and I will use Thunder, a 70% chance move. Why? And then I use Charm, which lowers attack. Miss Magius is a special attacker. What was I doing? What was I thinking? And then it just keeps wailing on me and confusing me and smacking me with Hex, and I'm just using stuff that makes me stronger against physical moves that this thing does not have. I think maybe the only thing I can think of is I got Reflect confused with Light Screen. I had both of those, and I misread what did what or something, but I win in the end, first try. So none of that even matters. I'm the best, I'm the greatest at Pokemon, and I get a cute gym badge. Okay, let's move on. Okay, hi Clive. Bye Clive. So the second I saw that Pichu could learn Surf and Rain Dance, I was like, oh, I got this on lockdown. I have the best idea in the world. I send out Pichu, and I use Rain Dance with him. And then I'm going to use Volt Switch, and I'm going to swap into Pichu, who knows Surf. And she has a Mystic Water, which boosts water moves. So I use Surf, and I one-shot Mella's Torkoal. And we are on the Starship. Not the Starship, the Starmobile, and I'm like, oh, no, I do more than half damage. I do more than half of its health bar in one move. I get burned, so I give her a super potion because I'm feeling cocky, and I'm like, I'll survive. I'll win. I can do this. And then I do it, and I win, and it's amazing. That was the best. I get a cute badge. Hi, Penny. Bye, Penny. So now I'm off to the third Titan, and I will be skipping the first phase throughout all of these Titan fights from now on. For some reason, this doesn't happen in this fight miraculously, but usually I think Steel resists electric moves, but in this one time, I had a big brain, and I realized it did not. I have given electric terrain to Pichu, so that will boost my electric moves even more. And I use Volt Switch, and I switch into... well, Pichu, obviously. What else am I going to switch into? Mewtwo? Haha. And I get off a Thunder. Oh, that did so much damage. Oh, look at me go. Heck yeah, you go, little Pichu. Fuck yeah. No, stop it. Hey. So we get our third Herba Mystica, and we get a cute little badge, and we help his poor little dog. I meet one of the characters that absolutely changed my life. She is amazing, astounding, but also absolutely intimidating. Her entire team is ground, and I'm scared she's going to ruin the run, but I can't be mad at her. Look at her, an icon. So it's time to start the fourth gym, which is the water gym. I'm assuming it's going to be easy for me because, you know, I'm all electric and I'm fancy, and now I have electric terrain and I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. So I was hoping that would have killed the Veluza, but it did not, and it does a lot. It's a lot of damage. That hurt me real bad, so I'm immediately panicking and I swap out for Pichu. But I swapped out for one with a Rocky Helmet. And with Rocky Helmet, the Pokemon that smacks you with the physical move that makes contact, they get hit, they get hurt. So I make it to his last Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, I will remember the hat this time. But I'm preparing myself because I don't know what this thing knows, and yeah, it's a good thing I endured. Too bad my reversal didn't do as much as I wanted it to. If you don't know, reversal does more damage the less HP you have, and with endure you always survive with 1 HP. So that's what that Pichu is, because he has... I remember I was looking at all of their stats and I never recorded it. I looked at all their stats off recording, but Pichu with the 3 eyes, he had the highest physical stat. So I gave him reversal so he could smack things and punch them with his tiny little fist with as much fury as he could muster. So I'm almost done with the fight. That crab hammer is very scary, but I lowered its attack, so I win. And I'm feeling kind of good, you know? I'm feeling kind of great, and I get my 4th gym badge. It's so cute. I love these. And then I move on to the next star base, which is the poison one, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking this is going to be an easy time. I don't know why I'm so cocky. I think it's just because I won the last couple rounds without dying. So I'm like, I can do this. I can win. But it's starting Pokemon No Sucker Punch, which hits you no matter what if you're using an attacking move. So I get smacked. I get smacked real hard, and I almost lose 2 Pichu at once. I get a Thunderbolt off, which does so much damage thanks to the electric terrain, and I revive a Pichu, but the Revavroom knows Bulldoze. I generally tried not to look up the movesets for the Pokemon unless I was absolutely desperate. Like, for the Dark Starmobile, I was losing my mind. And I eventually looked it up. Same with the Fury Cutter, because I was confused at the Fury Cutter damage. So I had no idea that the Revavroom knew Bulldoze, which is a ground type move and does super effective damage, and its speed is insane. I'm very surprised that Pichu, the one with Electro Ball, outsped the Revavroom. But I get 2 lucky Thunder hits and I kill the Revavroom. And I'm like, yes, it's time for the Starmobile. But no, it's not. He has 4 Pokemon in total, which includes the Starmobile. I didn't look at the number of Pokeballs he had on the side on his team. I just assumed he had 3 total. I did not know about this muck, and it is absolutely destroying me. And I'm just hoping for another lucky Thunder Sweep. Can I do it? Can I get it? Will it hit? It does not. I'm gonna die to poison if it doesn't Sludge Wave me to death first. So, I'm just trying my best. And nothing works. I punched a slime for some reason, thinking it would do a lot of damage. Of course it wouldn't. Of course. And then I died. You do not understand the amount of brain power I was using to try to figure out how can I do this? What can I do? The other 2 attempts you will not see took so long, and I'm just hoping for lucky Thunders, and I get it on the Skuntank. That was my plan. I needed that to hit to one-shot the Skuntank so I could just not get sucker punched forever. I just needed it to die in 1 hit, and then I reflect the Revavroom so it doesn't do as much damage to me with Bulldoze, and I'm charming the crap out of it so it can't absolutely wreck my poor little tiny electric mice. And then I'm hoping for lucky Thunder Sweeps. It's all I can hope for is lucky Thunder Sweeps. It does so much damage. I need the Thunder. I should have put Rain Dance back on Pichu, but he had electric terrain, and I was like, I need the Reflect and I need the Charm, and the electric terrain will help more. I could have probably put Rain Dance on another Pichu, but I just didn't think about it. I was like, this is my plan. I'm just gonna brute force it. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't remember my plan for Muck. Yes, I remember the difference between Light Screen and Reflect now. I do think I got confused between the 2 during the Miss Mages fight, even though I did see that I read what Light Screen did. I think I just forgot which one I read at that point, and I'm just wailing on the Muck, and I think I outsped it quite a bit, maybe? I don't know. But I killed it, and now we're finally on the car. And thanks to the power of friendship, I survived, but I couldn't get off my reflect, so I think I'm gonna heal Pichu. Yeah, I have to make sure which one is which, because I couldn't remember who had what item equipped, and it doesn't really tell you their names when you're giving them items. I didn't use reflect. Oh, do I have a reflect up? I don't remember. But I want that attack down. I want that attack down. I want it down fast. I want it down quickly. I need it to stop poisoning me. So the entire time I'm also using revival herbs and other herb-like items because I was like, oh, these are cheap, and I'm gonna need plenty of them. What I didn't realize is that it lowers your friendship with the Pokemon because they're so bitter. So I had to go and do a lot of rectifying the broken friendship because I was giving them such bitter items. So I switch out to Pichu and I terrastalize and I just start wailing on it with a terrastalized Thunderbolt because I'm scared Thunder's gonna miss. And unfortunately, she doesn't get the hit off, but we're doing okay. I'm starting to panic, though. You can see it in my selection. I'm just like, please. Oh, God. Oh, no. And then it's just, please, Electro Ball, or do I heal? I heal. Yes, okay. I think maybe Electro Ball could have killed it, but I didn't want to risk it. I was like, okay, we just gotta... My Quick Claw activates, so I go first and I get a hit off, and I win. I win. You do not understand how long this fight took me. This was attempt 4, and every time it took like an hour. Look at his pretty little face in the flashback, by the way. Look at this badge, it's so cute. Clive finds out Team Star might not be bullies, and Penny gets licked. Also, alongside all the stuff you don't see, I go to school. And I go to the next gym. I'm not expecting Nimona to be here. I don't want to battle. I don't want to do it. Please don't let me do it. And she leaves me alone, thank God. So I start the next gym for realsies, which is the normal type gym. And Larry's so funny. I love that guy. So I give Rain Dance back so I can do more with my electric moves. And Rain Dance lets you use Thunder. It boosts its accuracy to 100%. So I thought that would have been a one-hit KO. It was not, which surprised me, but it still does a heck ton of damage. I forget normal type Pokemon are pretty bulky, but I wasn't expecting the Dunsparce, which is one of my most favorite evolutions of all time. I know a lot of people were disappointed that Dunsparce just became the Dunsparce, but bigger, but that's so funny to me. You don't understand. So then I kind of forget again that he's gonna terrastalize his bird Pokemon into a normal type. So I'm just using electric moves and boosting my electric moves. Did I use Thunder or did I use Thunderbolt? Didn't matter, I died. I completely forgot about that. Oh, the power of friendship saves the day, oh my god. Yeah! Thank you, Pichu, with your tiny fist of fury! After I finish that gym, the champion comes to say hi to me, Miss Gita. She is very pretty and I like her, but I'm forced to fight Nimona in front of Gita, and I'm like, okay, well, I just absolutely destroyed Larry. I can do this. I start with my prep of Rain Dance and Volt Switch and Electric I think, did I hit Volt Switch or Electric Terrain? Whatever, I wanted to boost stuff, but that doesn't happen because Lycanroc knows Accelerock, and I didn't realize that was basically like Quick Attack, which is a priority move, which always goes first. So there's a lot of moves that I did not realize were like Quick Attack, Accelerock being one, and then there's another one later on called Ice Shard. I think there's even a third that I can't remember the name of, but I had no idea. I thought Quick Attack was the only priority move. Speaking of, I thought Pichu knew Quick Attack this entire time. The entire time since, like, Silver. I thought Pichu knew Quick Attack. It doesn't know Quick Attack. It's never known Quick Attack until Pokemon Legends Arceus. And then it does. That's the only game it knows Quick Attack. Anyway, her Palmot is very scary, and I didn't realize it would absorb my Thunder moves. But at least it kept hitting itself with the Rocky helmet I had on Pichu, and I got to smack it. Oh no, am I hoping for a thunder sweep? Oh, do I get it? Will I get the thunder sweep? Come on, Pichu, I believe in you. Go, Pichu, go! Go, I'm faster! Oh, I'm faster! What do you mean I'm faster? Quaquaval is so fast! And it boosts its speed with every Aqua Step. And I'm still faster! Yeah! Yeah! So the next gym deals with double battles with just 2 Pokemon out at once. Normally I wouldn't have shown this because I've been skipping all of the other gym challenges beforehand, but I had a plan, and this was when I tried to start the plan. I was going to use Rain Dance with Pichu and Surf with Pichu, but Pichu uses Surf before Pichu can get off a Rain Dance, so I do less damage than I was hoping, and I hit Pichu because I didn't realize Surf would hit my other Pokemon. So with that plan thrown out the window, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just go for it. I'm just gonna do whatever I feel like it, I guess. So I use Reflect, and I'm gonna probably use Light Screen too, because I don't know if they are physical or status effect movers. Also, during this gym, there is a gimmick where the audience will cheer, depending on who does damage or who faints a Pokemon on either side, so the gym leader can get stat boosts and I can get stat boosts, and it's scary if she gets them, because, you know, she has strong Pokemon, and I have tiny little baby Pichu who are doing their best, and I believe in them, and I love them to death. Stop cheering on the gym leader. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. But thank you, Power of Friendship, even though it didn't help it much in the end because I still lost my Pichu. So I'm just trying to get... I just need these things to stop. So I'm just smacking and praying and hoping, and I'm getting boosts, thankfully. I still have a Sweet Kiss on somebody? Really? I have it on 2 people. Oh, interesting. Huh. Don't remember that. But yeah, thankfully, I got rid of the Mimikyu. That was very annoying, that Mimikyu. But, oh, that Houndstone. That was Phantom Force and not Dig, right? If it was... Yeah, no, that wasn't Dig, that was Phantom Force. Okay, if it was Dig, I would have cried. Anyway, we love DJ G-Rave. He's the best little dude ever. I can't remember if I forgot that Toxtricity becomes a ghost type. Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Lucky Thunder! Lucky Thunder hit! Lucky Thunder! But it's not gonna last very long. Do I get another one? Oh, Lucky Thunder! I go for it? What do you mean I go for it? No! Yes! Power of Friendship! And then, okay, good, I go for Thunderbolt. Jesus Christ. It's finally time to go to the next Titan. He's a funny little guy, I love his little face. But there was something I really wanted to do on this fight. I wanted to use a boosted Surf, boosted from Rain Dance and the Mystic Water, so badly. I waited for like 30 minutes because of the sandstorm. I couldn't use Rain Dance to bring in the rain because there was an active sandstorm in the area itself. So I waited 30 minutes until it looked like the sandstorm had cleared. It hadn't cleared, it was just off the screen. So I gave up. I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm switching and I'm just gonna attack it. And I'm just gonna use Surf, and then I did it, and then I killed Arvin Scovillain at the same time. I'm sorry. We get our 4th Urban Mystica, I get my 4th badge from Arvin, we heal his dog a little more, and then I get Arena Trapped by a Diglett. And this is Pichu, who has no moves to attack it with. I get stuck there for like an hour before I could struggle and kill it. So it's time to start the 7th gym badge. Psych, it's Nimona. She forced me to fight her, and I was not expecting it at all whatsoever yet again. Thanks, Nimona. I love you, but oh my god, it was a Nimona jump scare every time, and yeah, I quit it immediately. I tried a second time and I learned I could just lose, and she still gives me items and the game continues, and I was just sitting there and I was like, no, I have to win. I have to keep going until I win, but that's cute. So, again, I tried a couple times and I would quit out of rage because I just wouldn't hit any moves. Like, I wasn't even trying for a thunder. I just couldn't hit this Lycanroc to save my life. So I'm lowering its attack. Even before it used sand attack to lower my accuracy, I just couldn't hit it at all. It was just dodging things. And I didn't like it, and it made me upset and mad and angry. So I'm just like there. But I did have my accuracy lowered, so that makes sense, but it's still frustrating. I was hoping Grass Knot would have done a little more damage, but I don't think Lycanroc is very heavy. I was definitely looking up what Sliggoo was weak to, because these fights took so long. It's like 20 minutes at least until I would give up and restart. 20 minutes at least until I restarted. Except for that first one. You saw me give up like immediately. But yeah, Sliggoo is a scary, scary little cutie. But at least I have a thing called Fling now, so the held item that Pichu has will do a certain thing depending on the item that it throws, and I poisoned the Sliggoo. I think I was looking up to make sure that I could poison the Sliggoo because I was getting confused, I believe, with the Legends Arceus one, and Legends Arceus Sliggoo is a poison type, if I recall correctly. But yeah, her Pawmot is absolutely terrifying because it knows that quick attack, and I can't use my super electric moves, but it's also not super effective against me anymore. Plus I think I have a Reflect up, so that definitely helped. Who am I switching back in? Oh! Into poor little Pichu that's almost dead. Oh, I want to use Charm. I'm gonna get hit by an Aqua Step, aren't I? And he's just gonna go down. Yeah. Oh, Aqua Jet. Oh, you go, little Pichu! No, but he can't do it a second time. Power of Friendship can only do so much. So I'm debating, will I get this in one hit? I think I go for a Thunder. Oh, I'm debating. Oh, I go for it. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna hope for a Terrestrialized Lucky Thunder hit. Do I do it? Does it happen? Ooh. Oh my god. Thank you. She takes the L. Okay, bye, Nimona. For the first and only time, I actually lose while doing the gym challenge against the psychic one, so I decide I'm gonna go train. I don't have to do memento training anymore. Instead, I just use quick balls to capture Tatsugiri and Dondozo, because Dondozo gave extreme experience. Like, they give me so much experience. Look at that, 2,000 experience for the lead Pichu. It's crazy. And so I'm... No, you leave me alone, Veluza. There's a fucking shiny over there. Are you kidding me? Where did it go? Oh, it's still there. Okay. I get a little pink noodle. Okay, that's fine. I got a pink noodle. We're good. His name is Elmo. Okay, I save after catching Elmo, and I'm gonna go and catch some more. I caught 2 back-to-back shinies and they're both pink. What? Full odds shinies, may I remind you. Full odds. So after that, I immediately run to the psychic gym because I'm terrified of finding another shiny. I'm scared of that. And I set up Rain Dance. I'm scared and don't set up Electric Terrain because I don't want to die. Plus, I know I can get off a Thunder, so I do that, and I outspeed the Gardevoir. I was hoping it would have one-shot the Gardevoir, because I think Thunder does more than it does, and whatever, but it's a 2-shot. I lost the Pichu, but hey, we're hanging in there. I'm using Thunder. We're just thundering it up. Just thundering it up. And I don't know if I keep using thunder. What did I do? Did I use fling? I fling and I poison it? Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, it is. Get poisoned. Get poisoned real good. Thanks, Pichu, for your service. I do wonder how much damage a thunder would have done. Probably not very much, but hey, I win. Look at that. First try, baby. And a cute little badge, as always. So I was feeling really unwell one day and just going around collecting items in the background while I did some recording, and I found a shiny Girafarig 30 minutes into just running around and doing absolutely nothing of value in the game other than collecting items. Are you kidding me? What? Stop. Stop. Speaking of blue, it's time for the last gym against Jrose the Iceman. He's a very pretty little man, and I love him and his design. I love everyone's designs. They're all very good. So I'm going off against the Frostmoth, which also I never realized was an evolution of... Oh my god, what's its name? The tiny little Snom. Snom, that little guy. I didn't realize Frostmoth evolved from Snom. I thought Snom was just its own singular form, and Frostmoth with its own singular form. I never caught a Snom, so... You know. Anyway, I did not know that his bear knew Earthquake, so that was very scary for me. Aqua Jet was the third priority move I could not remember. Aqua Jet is like Quick Attack, where we'll always go first, for the most part. Yeah, so the bear sucks. I don't like the bear. The bear is terrifying, and I was like, I gotta just get this attack lowered, and it didn't really help all that much, and I'm gonna just try to revive, and I'm still using revival herbs so late. Did I really take that long before I realized, oh, this is actually lowering their friendship for me? I'm surprised they survived on the power of friendship as much as they did, considering I was making them hate me with the bitterness of the herbs. Anyway, this bear tick is gonna sweep my whole team, ain't he? It's just gonna be a bear tick sweep, huh? Yeah, there we go. Do I try? Why did I reversal? Oh, I just want to get the hits in, I understand. Screw you, bear. But I'm gonna lose. I'm definitely gonna lose. Yeah, it knows Ice Shard. Yeah, I lose. Yeah, I can't remember if it was after this next attempt that I actually looked up what Aqua Jet and Ice Shard did. I have a feeling I didn't care to look at what the movesets were. I was just getting angry because I think I had a plan here. I wanted to get the Reflect up so I could be strong enough to survive the bear tick, because I knew I could stall until the Tailwind petered out so they wouldn't stop being faster than me. And then I knew I could survive a hit, and I wanted to use Reversal. But I forgot about the Aqua Jet or the Ice Shard, whichever one this used. Also, look, I made a mistake in the graphic. Endure is not a fighting type. Reversal isn't a normal fight. I got them mixed up. How silly. But the only way I can survive this brute of a Titan is poisoning it and bringing out Pichu with the rock helmet. So I believe all it has are physical contact moves, so it will get hit by the poison and it will get hit by the rocky helmet, and it will die eventually because it gets just smacked dead. Which is what happened, thank God. The Titan was very tanky and very scary. So I'm going with Pichu, who has the Choice Scarf. Again, I don't know if she had that on the whole time, but that boosts your speed by 50%. So Electro Ball does more damage the higher speed you have compared to the target, I believe, or the higher speed the Pokemon is. I don't remember which one it is, but more speed equal good, and I win. And I get one of the cutest badges in the game. Look how cute that is. It's so cute. Gita and Nimona greet me and congratulate me on beating all of the gyms, and I'm ready to take on the gym challenge thing to become champion, but I don't do that yet. I go fight the next star team, which is the fairy type. And I don't know how this is gonna go, so I use reflect because I think I looked this up. I don't remember if I looked this team up. But, well, I'm doing something here. Because usually me, right now, the second I saw Azumarill, I was like, oh, I'm gonna use Light Screen because I think it's a special type attack move, but no, I think Azumarill's more of a physical attacker. I get a lucky paralysis on the Wigglytuff, and there that goes with my Thunder Smackin' and Dash Bun. Ooh. Your Pokemon is very adorable. So adorable, yeah, I really could not handle that. Oh no, I was hoping Electro Ball would have done more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The bread dog. The bread dog, why would it do this to me? So I'm hoping to paralyze it and destroy that attack stat of its. So I need it to stop so I can heal and revive. And this dog just wants to play rough. It really, really does. I'm surprised I don't send out Pichu with the 3 eyes because he has the Rocky helmet. I believe Play Rough is a contact move, so he would have been smacked, but I guess I wanted to set up for the car. But I didn't realize it would remove my electric terrain. And I was angry about it. And it knows Confuse Ray. And of course I hit myself. And of course the Reflect wears off. And of course I go for a Thunder, and I'm probably gonna hit myself. Oh, I didn't. Wow. Didn't matter though. Didn't matter one bit. So we're on another attempt. I believe this is just attempt 2. I didn't add another tag to it. So, yeah, I thought of a plan and I'm trying again. And I think the plan might be something I'm not remembering while I'm narrating. Oh no. But I got a paralyze on the Azumarill and I one-shot it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can I paralyze the Wigglytuff? No, I cannot. Reflect wears off. Sorry, I don't know how to speak English and it's the only language I know. What a shock. Learned 9 years of French and I don't remember a dang thing. So many lucky misses. And then I just want to lower that thing's attack. I'm scared of that dog. When I played just the first time, I had Dashbun in my party and I couldn't do anything with it. I was so sad because it's such a cute design and I absolutely love it to bits. I don't know if it was the nature of the one I had, but it couldn't do a thing. It couldn't do any damage. It couldn't do anything. It was there to die. So I had to bench my poor little bread dog and I was sad about it. And then I come in here thinking, you know what, this dog is not going to be a problem, and then it was a problem. And then it keeps baby doll eyesing me so I lose my attack. But I guess that's not too bad because most of my Pichu are special attackers. Other than Pichu with the 3 eyes, because, you know, he's got a punch with his tiny little fist. Just smack, smack, smack. So I'm trying to prep myself for the car. I wanted that Volt Switch to kill. I remember being very upset that it didn't kill, because then I waste a turn of an electric terrain and a rain dance, and then I forgot that the misty terrain wipes out my electric terrain anyway, so I was like, shit. And the Reflect wears off, and I'm switching to Pichu, and I'm hoping I can spam Charm. Yes, I want to lower this thing's attack, and then, you know, we get the confusion, but I get the Charm off, and I'm just gonna keep trying to charm it. I don't know how I hit myself when I'm just trying to lower something's attack, but okay, you do you, Pokemon. So I switch out to my other Charmer, and we get it good, that's good. I check, make sure it's completely charmed out, and it is. So now I'm just healing, and like, who do I switch to? I switch to Pichu. Do I want to use a reversal? Do I want to use an Endure reversal? I'm using Play Rough. Huh. Don't know why I paused there. Did I think that would do more damage? It's a fairy type, and I'm using a fairy type move on a fairy type? Why did I do that? Okay, yeah, good. We wanna get all the boosts so we can't get smacked. We don't want to get smacked. Stop with the magical torque. Stop with the confuse rays. Oh, the confuse rays are the most annoying part of it. We dodged. We dodged. So I use that time to heal. Oh, it's doing nothing now. The only time it'll do something is if it confuses me and I smack myself in confusion. But it keeps missing. Oh my god, it keeps missing. Get that electric terrain. Get that electric terrain. Yeah. Stop using confuse ray. I hate you. Oh my god, you're the worst. No, my reflect wore off. I guess I think all I wanted was that electric terrain so I could terrestrialize in thunder. But then the electricity disappears. No! Why would it do that to me? But at least I got the thunders off and I win. Get a cute badge, we say hi to Penny, and then we go on to start the 5th and final Titan fight. I like to think this fight was very personal for them because I was using Tatsugiri since the beginning of the game to train, waiting for them to kill themselves, and then I was catching 1 billion Donzo and getting 1 billion experience that way, so I definitely ruined the ecosystem of Dondozo, so I'm sorry about that. So I'm setting up with Pichu as I tend to do. I love the reflect and the electric terrains, and the rain dances, of course. We gotta get those thunders, we gotta get those 100% chance thunders, and then we volt switch into someone else. So I know this guy has, I think, completely physical moves, so the rain dance works, and then I switched into Pichu for the Rocky Helmet, and then I win. Also, it focused only on Arven's Pokemon. I've never seen that before. Haha, psych, 3rd phase! So we go for another rain dance. And we probably go for another electric terrain? Yes, we do. And then I'm gonna volt switch, or am I gonna reflect? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna volt switch. And again, it focuses on the Greedent, and I don't know why. I've never seen it focus on Arven's Pokemon exclusively. Like, never. And I played through the game again before this, well, on Scarlet, and it would attack me. It didn't attack Arven at all. This one, it had just attacked him twice in a row. So, I'm getting scared because this muddy water is absolutely wrecking me. This Tatsugiri really wants its revenge for the brethren that, memento mori'd themselves. I don't think you can paralyze them, generally. I think they can only get paralyzed through something like static, but I could be wrong. I don't think I try again. I'm just reviving and hoping and praying that this will just stop. Just stop the muddy water. I hope and pray that that light screen would stop it, but it didn't, so I'm desperate. So I use my Terra Blast, which changes what type of move it is depending on your Terra type. So say I had a Fire Terra hat, then it would be a Fire Terra Blast. But I win somehow, thankfully, and it's so cute. We get our last Herba Mystica, my last badge with Arven, and we save his dog. When I tell you I cried the first time I saw this, I bawled my eyes out, okay? So Professor Turo is Arven's dad, if you didn't know, and Turo wants Arven and I to go to the lighthouse to do something, and Arven's suspicious about it. So now, instead of that, I go to fight the final Team Star fight. She is a very pretty lady under that makeup, I'm sure, and she could punch me into orbit, and I'm terrified. So I use Reflect, obviously, because she's going to be more of a physical-based attacker. But my Reflect doesn't work, because Brick Break breaks the Reflect. So you saw that I paused a little there, and I'm like, okay, I'll just charm it. But then I get poisoned, because this thing sucks. And by sucks, I mean it's really mean to me, so it sucks, but it's really mean to me, and I don't like it. It's a nice Pokemon when it doesn't suck. So, you know, it's a frog. Who doesn't like frogs? So I'm trying to keep my Pokemon alive because I need the setups to, you know, not die to physical hits. And then I'm thinking, and I'm not healing while I'm thinking, so I'm just sitting there trying to think of a plan, because I don't want a repeat of what happened at the Starbase. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I use a Hyper Potion, fancy. And then I think, okay, I switch out. Do I go for a Thunder? No, I go for a Reflect. I was thinking of something else. Okay. And then I go for Electric Terrain, and then I'm gonna switch. Got Paralyzed, good. Yeah, I'm gonna switch, and then I'm gonna go to someone with Thunder, right? Yes. But am I gonna use Thunder? Because it's raining in the area. So rain theoretically should boost the attack to 100%, but it missed. And I am so confused. Because rain in the area should have the same effect as Rain Dance, which should boost Thunder's accuracy to 100%. Can anybody explain to me why that missed? Did I have an accuracy debuff that I missed? I don't think I did. So why did it miss? Why didn't it have 100%? It's raining. You saw the rain. It was going for so long, it just stopped, but it was raining when I tried. So I'm sad, and this Lucario, I believe, absolutely wipes the floor with me. I live from the power of friendship, but I don't think it lasts very long. I'm trying to stall. I'm trying to live, but I know I don't. Spoilers, I don't survive this fight. Please explain that Thunder missing to me. I'm so confused. I do try to hit it with a poison. I'm like, okay, I can poison it. It's a steel type. Steel types can't get poisoned. I forgot it was a steel type. So, that sucks for me. And then we're going down. We're going down in an earlier round. I did remember that fighting is super effective against steel, but I remembered a little too late. But I keep it in mind for later, and then I'm like, oh crap, she has another Pokemon. I thought Lucario would have switched into the Starmobile, but it didn't. It didn't. So what do? I die. But I revived Pichu. I did it right. Play rough is super effective. Anyway, I died. So it's time to try again. I went and thunk a little bit. I used my brain cells, the two I had. I used a Rain Dance this time because I'm like, I want that Thunder to work. Why didn't it work? I was so mad that it didn't work. So, you know, it's very upsetting to me, and I'm still confused about it. Because that shit, I looked it up on Bulbapedia, and I was like, why didn't it work? It says if it's raining, it'll work. It'll be like a rain dance, but it didn't, and I was upset. So I'm trying my best to get this Toxicroak to stop hitting me, and I'm stalling because I'm like, why is it hitting so hard? And, like, I was just thinking, what can I do after this comes out? And, well, I got the Reflect off, but I got a Static, so now I can move faster than it. And then I think I'm gonna charm it. Yes, we're gonna charm until I can, but it's also lowering its defense every time it uses close combat and its special defense, so that will help me. But then I lose the rain, and I'm like, no, I need the rain back. but it keeps getting paralyzed, so I'm using this time to heal. And because I've lowered its attack so much, I know I will survive, so I'm just healing. Well, survive at least one hit, anyway. So I'm just healing, I just want to... And it keeps getting paralyzed, that's so good for me. And then I think it ran out of close combat. PP. So then I don't have to worry about it, and it's using Seed Bomb, which does nothing. So I'm just like, hey, I can heal forever, I can heal for days. So I just keep healing. I wonder if I could have made it use Struggle. But it doesn't matter because I absolutely decimate that thing thanks to it lowering its own HP. Its defense. So I think there I was looking up what Annihilate is. Is it physical? Is it special? Because, you know, I wanted to make sure. The Lucario, I believe, has some special attacking moves. I could be wrong, but I wanted to double check. I wanted to make sure. I want to get this as quickly as just done. I just want it done because I was not expecting her to have so many Pokemon. I didn't look at all, and it surprised me as much as the Poison Starbase, and you know, I was ready to give him the towel at the Poison Starbase, but you know, I'm doing okay. We're almost there. I got all 8 gym badges, I got all the Titans, this is just the last Starbase I gotta do, and then we're going endgame. It's gonna happen. But she just won't let up. She just keeps pulling punches, and they hurt. But it ran out of close combat. So now I can use this time to heal. And I kill it, and I swap out, and I'm gonna bring in Pichu so I can use probably an Endure and then a Reversal. Dang straight. I messed up the graphic again. Whoops. The cars are so scary, but all I know is I just have to keep charming. I just gotta charm the stupid cars, lower the attack because they're so scary. Uh-oh. Until it has a move that can boost its attack. Uh-oh. That's no good. We don't like that. It boosts its speed too. Uh-oh. Hitting it with physical moves boosts its defense. Uh-oh. 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 So I'm just gonna punch the car. We're just gonna punch the car. We're not gonna punch the car? I'm stalling it. I'm just gonna heal. I think I just heal until it kills itself by hitting Pichu with the rocky helmet so much. Is that what I'm gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stall and wait until it kills itself with the rocky helmet. That's so funny. That's so funny. But it didn't work out for me because I used shift gear and then I can't use Endure twice in a row, so I'm like, I guess I just heal. I wanted a super cool, funny finishing end, but no. Also, look, there's 2 Aries in there. Do you see it? Find the second one. Hi, Clive. So Clive gives us items instead, and Cassiopeia tells us that they're the big boss of Team Star and we have to defeat them. But before I go do that, I'm gonna go fight the Elite Four and become a champion-ranked trainer so I can be on par with Nemona. But first, I have to do an interview. After I pass the grueling and impossible interview, it's finally time to face the Elite Four, and my first obstacle is Rika, the woman I wish I could be. Also, she's terrifying because she is a completely ground-type Pokemon, and oh no. I've been dreading this fight the entire game. I'm like, this is where it ends. This is absolutely where it ends. She's ground type specialist. I am done. I am over. I can't do this. I'm gonna die. But then I live by the power of friendship and I get her first Pokemon down and I'm like, we're doing it. We're doing it. I'm living. Oh boy. Oh no. We're not doing it. We're failing. We're gonna die. This is where it ends. Oh no. And it just keeps going. I just keep getting smacked and smacked and smacked. But then it doesn't use Earthquake and I live. And then I get killed. And I'm like, oh no. It's a roller coaster. I'm losing my mind. But I had a plan. I changed one of my Pichu's Terra type to flying. So it could no longer hit me with ground moves. Yep. And then I'm using Surf because it's super effective. I got the Rain Dance, I got the Mystic Water. Oh, there we go. Yep, bang, 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 bang. I'm doing it. I'm winning. She's clapping for me. She's excited. I'm excited. I'm like, this is going so good. This isn't the end runner. I can do this. I can win. Uh-oh. At least I have Grass Knot. Didn't do as much as I wanted it to. But now got paralyzed. And I heal. And oh, hey, in the graphic I got the Endure and Reversal mixed up again. Silly me. But I lose my flying type and I'm a little scared, but I have Pichu who knows Trailblaze. So I'm smacking it with Trailblaze, but then I die to Earthquake because I'm like, oh crap. But I use Fling. So it can't attack me. So I get a hit off, and I get damage done, and then I'm panicking. I'm panicking so hard. Look at me panic. I was like, this is going so great. It's going so good. And then I'm just staring, and I don't know what to do. I'm like, I need to, do I do it? And I try, I go for it. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it, last ditch effort, let's go. And I win. Because I got a critical hit. 1 HP ground type win. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god. I was so scared. I sat on this screen for a good 10 minutes just collecting myself. I was absolutely just, oh. And then we move on to the second Elite Four member, which is Poppy, the Steel type, and she's like 4 years old and she has giant, massive Steel type Pokemon, and I love it a lot. It's so funny. I was not expecting her Copperajah to do so much damage after the Reflect, but it's a giant, massive elephant. Why wouldn't it do that much damage? It uses Stealth Rock, which lasts the entire round unless you have a certain move that can get rid of it. Every time you swap into a Pokemon, you take damage because pointed stones dig into your Pokemon, and you step on tiny little stones, which I basically guess is like stepping on Lego in your bare feet, which sucks. Also, for these last fights, for the Elite Four and the endgame fights, I did definitely look up the movesets at least for their Pokemon, so I could try to make up a plan beforehand, just because I wanted it to be easier on myself. Like, I struggled so hard with the Dark Team and not knowing what Fury Cutter did, but that doesn't mean I looked up the moves all the time. I just wanted to see if is this a special, is this a physical attacker, that kind of thing. So I'm just doing my best. You saw my plan of trying to keep a flying type away so I wouldn't get hit by an Earthquake. It didn't pan out very good. I still died. And now I'm getting hit by those stones, and then one thing I never thought would happen is I get frozen. And I'm in just absolute shock that that happened. I'm sitting there for probably like a good 5 minutes just staring at it like, what do you mean? What do you mean I got frozen? Are you kidding me? Don't do that to me. And then of course I don't have anything super effective against this thing as far as I know. Maybe, oh, Reversal might have been super effective. I think, do I do it? I do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna punch it. I'm gonna punch it real good. But it doesn't kill. But I live with 1 HP, so I Reversal again, so it doesn't matter. Screw you. Ha 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 ha. Corviknight, though, I know I can do mega damage. So it's still raining. I'm gonna Thunder, 100% hit. And now it's paralyzed, and I was hoping it would get stopped by the paralysis, but it didn't. But it doesn't matter. Corviknight is a 2-shot. So we are down to her last Pokemon. And she says it will turn things around. I forgot about the stones, and I sent out a Pichu that had no HP on it. So now she's gonna terrastalize this adorable little thing, and I'm just gonna be like, okay, I just gotta lower the attack immediately. I'm gonna lower that attack, but then it's gonna Gigaton Hammer, and I'm gonna get smacked real good. The rain's gonna stop. I go and send out my Pokemon with orange HP, and it gets crit killed, and then I die to the pointed stones. The next match goes basically the exact same, but I don't get frozen. So I'm skipping it all. And I'm just gonna punch it. We're just gonna punch it. And we win. I was so mad that I died to pointed stones in a critical hit. You remember Larry, right? Well, he's back. He's also part of the Elite Four, but he's not a normal type this time. He's a flying type. And he sends out Tropius first, and I love Tropius, but he ruins my rain dance. Because he's mean. He uses Sunny Day so he can use Solar Beam without charging first, and I'm like, no, I want my rain dance, and he ruined it again. What a jerk, Larry. That's so mean. Sir, hello? I just want to dance in the rain. So I'm just trying to whittle down this little banana dragon, and I do, and then it dies. Then I like Staraptor. I think I can beat Staraptor. I have the Choice Scarf, I have Electro Ball, we're gonna go. Didn't realize it knew close combat, but it lowered its defense and special defense, so I'm gonna punch it with a Thunder Punch that I forgot I had, and we're gonna smack it until it's done. The Endure and Reversal are still backwards. Why did I'm surprised I didn't notice that. Whoopsies. On the graphic, they're backwards on the graphic again. Might be. Yeah, so I'm just, I don't know, I'm just smacking and he's smacking me. We're just smacking and hoping one doesn't kill me, and it doesn't happen. I was not expecting his Oricorio to be the electric type. I forgot that it was. And it's kicking my butt with its cute little pom-poms. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna use this time to heal, and then it confuses me, so that sucks. So I'm like, I'm just gonna use this time to heal again. But at least it doesn't do effective damage. At least it does not effective damage, but it does so much for not effective damage. It's crazy. So I finally heal enough, and I think I can swap out. And I think I outspeed, so I use Electro Ball to kick it in the butt. And then I swap out again to Pichu, so I can punch it with fists of Lightning Fury. Do it. Do it. Punch it with your fist. Punch it with your fist. Whoa. It lowered its special defense and defense. One shot! Yeah! Thank you, Pichu! Punch it with your fist! So it's time for the last Elite Four member, and I absolutely love this guy. He's the art teacher at the academy, and he's just got a fun design. It's great. Unfortunately, poor little Pichu gets decimated by his Noivern, and then I get oh no, I got Rain Dance out. Okay, I didn't see that I got Rain Dance. I was like, that's a Lucky Thunder. It's not a Lucky Thunder. I prepped for it. My brain was like, yes, I'm gonna Rain Dance and we're gonna get all the Thunders and it's gonna be great and I'm gonna win so easy. I was getting a little confident going into this, but I really shouldn't have been, because in about 5 seconds I see how little damage I do and I quit. Like, I know I didn't mention it at all until Rika showed up, but I really thought she was going to be the run ender. Just absolute decimation and destroying me. I had the idea of grinding for flying Terra-type stones to turn Pichu into a flying type, and it worked in the end, but I just decided, you know what, I have the stones on my main file, I'm going to transfer Pichu over there, and then get her Terra-type on that, and then transfer her back so I don't have to grind for the stones again, and it works. But I thought She was going to ruin me. But this man right here, I was ready to cry. Oh my god. I got a plan for the Noivern, but this the drag algae. Oh my god, the drag algae, it's so mean. If it's not killing me with poison, it's just killing me. And it's so upsetting. So I just gotta paralyze it and hope that works. And it keeps working. By the grace of God, it kept working and I could heal so many of my poor little Pichu. Oh my god, it's just... You do not understand how long I took making a strategy for the drag algae by itself. And even then, after a point, I'm just like, I just gotta hit it more than it hits me. I gotta hope and pray and get lucky with those paralysis. And I got lucky. And I did it. I think this was the second time I got past the drag algae. So I need to get Pichu with the W, with the silent W. I need her out there for this Flapple, and I need her to terrestrialize into her flying Terra type so I can do the Terra Blast and have it be super effective. But I'm getting smacked around, and I'm getting hit and hit and hit and hit. And also, apologies in advance, the graphic on the bottom got really screwed up during this match. I think I just got exhausted rewatching it, and after cutting and moving so many clips around, I tried to make sure everything was perfect, but I think this one got missed in the process of making sure things didn't get moved to the wrong places. But it looks to be okay for now. I think it gets screwed up right there, yeah. It says he's fainted when he's not, so for Pichu in the first slot. So I don't know how that happened, but I killed the Flapple and that's what matters. So now it's Haxorus, and I don't think I've fought this thing yet, and I'm scared about it. So I'm just like, okay, it's physical. I gotta block the physical, so we gotta use Reflect, and we gotta use Charm, and I gotta do it fast, and I gotta do it so fast. But I decide if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna get some hits off. But then it gets paralyzed, so I'm like, okay, we're gonna heal. I'm gonna heal. It's healing time. I got paralyzed, heal, and then I switch, and then I switch again? Oh, I want to see who has what so I can heal. And then I switch into Pichu, and then I'm starting to charm, and then it does, yes, it doesn't attack. I move first, I lower its attack, I live, and then I keep lowering the attack, and it can't move, and I'm like, yes, 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 we're gonna heal. We're gonna heal, and we're gonna heal, and we're gonna heal, and we're gonna heal while it can't do anything to me. Well, I say it can't do anything, but it could still potentially very much kill me, but I keep getting lucky with the paralyze. It's just, it won't move. And when it does move, it doesn't do that much. Until it kills me. But, you know, for the most part, it was not doing very much, and now it really won't do much, because I use Reflect. And we're just smacking until one of us dies, and I kill it, thank God, and we're finally at its final Pokemon. Finally. This took so long to get here. Oh my god, you don't understand how long it took to get here. I'm gonna cry thinking about how long this took me to get to his final Pokemon, and I'm just like, can I even do this? I don't know if I can do this. Do I just do what I did with Airy and try to stall with a Rocky Helmet and try to get it to smack itself until it gets just Rocky Helmet deathed? And I'm like, I don't know. I was hoping that would work, and I could just, I don't know. It's awful. It's horrible. It does so much damage, and I've survived thanks to the power of friendship so many times. But it knows Brick Break, and my Reflect goes off. So I'm like, oh no, this is the end. This is the end of this run, but I keep surviving thanks to the power of friendship twice in a row. I'm like, oh my god. Ooh. And then it gets paralyzed. It can't move because it's paralyzed, so I get to heal again, and then I get another friendship. And then it's paralyzed, and I'm crying at this point, I'm sure. I use a reversal, it doesn't do as much as I was hoping. Oh, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna use a charm, and it can't move. I die, but I think I get all of its attack down, and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna flinch it. Because we had the King's Rock, and that flinches the Pokemon. It doesn't hit me. I don't get the win with the Thunderbolt. I have one Pichu left. And I do it. The game's not over yet. I thought it would be, but I won after so many hours. And now it's time to fight the champion Gita. Oh boy. That dragon fight took so much out of me. You don't understand. So Gita starts off with the Spathra, a Pokemon I absolutely adore. I love it. It was one of my MVPs on my first playthrough. I love this Lady Gaga bird. So I know it's a special attacker, so I was trying, did I use a light screen? I'm doing it now. There we go. So I'm just gonna smack it and switch out so I don't have the defense drop anymore. Because every time it uses Lumina Crash, it lowers my special defense. And it's a special attacker, so I can't have that. She changes into Avalugg, which knows Earthquake, or Bulldoze, one of those. I think it's Earthquake. And I knew this because I had the move set up. So I changed into Pichu so I would have the Flying Terror type, and I was hoping it would use it turn 1, but it didn't. It used Crunch, and I died. And I was very upset about that. And it got the Earthquake off, which I did not want, so I'm like, ah, crap. So I just gotta keep prepping myself and hoping that it gets a hit by paralysis, get that charm off, but it's still just smacking me real good. Did she know I was gonna use? Did she know I was gonna use my Flying Terror type? And then when I want it to hit me, it doesn't, which is so funny to me. But finally it hits me, and I don't do nearly as much damage as I thought I would, and I'm like, ah, crap. So I'm just like, ah, crap, I just gotta heal, and I gotta pray. I was really expecting that Endure Reversal to do more damage than it did. Do I really have the graphic mixed up still? Is it just gonna be like that for the rest of the game? Whoops. How did I not notice that? I am so sorry. I'm so surprised I didn't notice it. But you know, after spending hours upon hours of editing that thing, I wasn't even looking at the moves. I was just making sure, do I have the right Pichu listed as fainted and active? And yeah, this video took me a very long time. So we're going for against the Go-Goat. And it's doing a lot more damage than I thought a Go-Goat would ever do. I shouldn't be surprised though, I'm a tiny little electric mouse. Oh no. Oh, it's just smacking me real good. Do I switch? Okay, yeah, we use Reflect, and then do I switch into Pichu with the Rocky Helmet? Is that what I do? And then I make it hit itself? No, I switch into Pichu with the Choice Scarf. Interesting. But she dies. Am I gonna make it flinch? No, I'm gonna lower its attack. Okay. I don't remember this fight at all. I was so drained after the dragon fight. 2 hours. Over 2 hours, I think. It just took me so long, and I sat there straight, and it's just, the drag gouge was so awful, and just, this Go-Go is nothing compared to that thing. Like, it's frustrating, and it's smacking me, but it's not to the levels of that drag gouge. That thing was the bane of my existence. I'm just glad I won. Thanks to getting so lucky with the paralysis during that match. Like, that was insane. Okay, yeah, now I'm trying to just get it to hit itself with the Rocky helmet so I can do enough to hopefully kill it with the reversal, and I get it. Because its defense was raised so high. This one, I don't even think about it. I just use reversal and hope it one-shots, but it doesn't, but then it gets hit by the Rocky helmet, it kills itself in one turn, so it's basically a one-shot anyway. And Veluza is easy, I believe... Oh, never mind. Do I just Electro Ball? Yeah, there we go. And now we're on to her final Pokemon. I love this thing too. It's very pretty. It's a very pretty Pokemon. I don't remember what I do here at all. My brain is so empty on this fight completely. So I send out Pichu and I revive. Okay, no, I don't revive. Do I revive? I revive. Who do I revive? I revive that Pichu. Do I want Light Screen? Is that where I revived her, or do I want the Thunder Wave? I want the Thunder Wave. Okay. I understand. We like a Thunder Wave. We like Paralysis. We like a Light Screen. Lucky Paralysis, many times in a row. Okay, good. So we're gonna use that to heal some more. Earth Power. Very scary. Do I surf with her? I do surf with her. Okay. Doesn't do much. Didn't do as much as I wanted. And then I'm gonna sit there and think, do I endure reversal? Endure reversal? Your critical hit didn't do shit, and I win. Yes. Yes, good for me! And I'm become champion! Normally that would be the end of the game, but not in this one. But I don't want the game to end, so instead I go around and catch 17 boxes worth of Pichu. It would have been more, but I had a bunch of Pokemon left when I was catching them for items and rewards, so now I go to fight the boss of Team Star. It's Cassiopeia, who is actually Clive, who is actually Director Clavel. That's a lot at once. So I'm gonna fight this man. Why is it going so slow? I guess it was just because I hung on that screen for a little while. So I believe I did look up the teams. Yes, I did. Yeah, so I knew this was a special attacker. I set up the light screen, I switch out, get the electric terrain, I'm gonna go with Pichu, and then we get the lucky paralysis with the static. I gave Pichu Electro Ball. Interesting, interesting. Was her speed that good? I don't know. I didn't get her stats, I'm sorry. And then we switch out to Gyarados, and I paralyze it. I forgot at New Earthquake. I had the teams up and just forgot at New Earthquake. But I kill it with Electro Ball in the next turn. And then I'm like, okay, what does Abomasnow have? What do I need to do here? So I send out Pichu. And why did I play rough? Was it a misclick? It must have been a misclick. I was probably going for Endure, and I hit play rough by accident. That's sad. And then I'm just going play rough, I guess, with everybody that knew play rough? Why? Okay. Interesting. Weird for me. So I start reviving on the Poltegeist. I know it's a special attacker, but I need that light screen back before I can do anything. I forgot about the snow. Gotta paralyze it. But it doesn't stop attacking me. Gotta get that light screen off, and then it keeps burning me. But by the power of friendship, Pichu recovers from the burn, thank you, and then power of friendship, I live, but then I quit, because I'm like, I can do this so much better. I can do this a lot better. So I start over, completely. I wasn't even mad, I was just like, I can do this better. I can do it better. So, we go beyond and work because of the electric terrain. I forgot about that. That's cute. So we're smacking it. I die. That's sad. But I go and revive, and then gets hit by the Rocky helmet. Good, good. Takes that damage. And then I switch into this Pichu so I can do super damage with the Electro Ball. Yeah, but it didn't do the one shot, which is sad. that's okay. 2-shot is fine. And then we switch back out to Pichu. Will I do Endure, or am I going to do Play Rough again? I do Endure. There we go. Yeah. But then it's going to Ice Shard. Oh. Oh. I was probably hoping the friendship would save the day again, but it didn't. Ooh, that's fun. Wood Hammer does so much. It died to recoil. Haha, loser. So we're back to the Poltergeist in record time. We're doing the light screen. It lowers its defense, which is good for me. And then I just want to get that electric terrain off. I don't think I'll be able to do the volt switch, so I revive. But the power of friendship makes me live! But I still swap out anyway, so... And it used Sucker Punch, and it keeps using Sucker Punch, but it doesn't hit me because Sucker Punch only hits when you attack. That hurt. I don't know why I go for Surf. Was that also a misclick? Or am I just having fun alternating between the two? I think I was just having fun alternating between the two. And then, yes, I swap. I kept Pichu out, and I used this one because Flying type will decimate, but then I get put to sleep, and I'm sad about it. And I'm just like, wake up. Just wake up. Wake up. You can tough out with friendship. Wake up. Wake up. You can move in time with my show, but you can't wake up? You can save yourself with the power of friendship, and there she goes. We kick its butt. And then, you remember the little guy at the start of the game, the little fire type? This is it all grown up now. Isn't it so cute? I love the starters in this generation a lot. They're my favorite. So I wanted to keep Pichu out because she was the one that knew Surf. But she dies, unfortunately, and I'm starting to panic a little bit. I send out Pichu for an electric terrain, and I think I want to send out... Yeah... We're just gonna Electro Ball. I'm like, no, I won't live. I have to revive. Good thing I did. Good thing I did. Do I heal? I just used Surf. That was a close call, but I did it. I am the victor. So to the prize of absolutely nobody, Clavel was not Cassiopeia. Instead, it was Penny. Wow, Penny was the big boss of Team Star the whole time, and now I have to fight her and her entire Eevee crew. She has good taste. I mean, look at that backpack. You want one of those backpacks, I know you do. I do. Really badly. It looks like it could also make a really comfy pillow, okay? So... her evolutions really like Quick Attack, and I wish I had Quick Attack. That would be super cool if Pichu could learn Quick Attack. But I get her first Pokemon down real quick and I swap out. Got a Flareon, so I'm just gonna surf away. I was hoping it would have done more, but it's a 2-hit, so whatever. I win. Haha. Thinking Vaporeon's gonna be so easy because everyone's like, you know, electric, but ow, that hurt. And then I'm hoping for Lucky Thunders, and I get one, and I get a Paralyze, and it doesn't move. Do I get a second? No, I don't. And then I die. That's why I set up a light screen, because I was like, it's still gonna hit me real hard, isn't it? And it sure does. So, Electro Ball takes it down. This Leafeon, I thought it was gonna be such a big piece of cake. I have Pichu, she still has her flying Terra type, so that turns her Terra Blast into a flying type move, so all I had to do was revive her and use the move, and I'm thinking it's gonna be great, it's gonna hit for so much, hits for half, and I die. So my plan goes out the window, and I'm just like, uh-oh, because nobody else can do any damage. Uh-oh, because they all know electric moves. Well, and play rough, but, you know, uh-oh. And then it's Jolteon, and I'm just like, ah, I thought she had an Espeon. So I'm like, ah, crap. I had her team up, too. I don't know why I was surprised to see a Jolteon. I was like, ah, man, I thought she hadn't. I just completely ignored the Jolteon, I guess. And then I quit because obviously I wasn't going to do much damage to the Jolteon, and I was just like, okay, let's try this again, and again, and again, and again. So we are setting up with Pichu as per usual. We love my little setup guy. We change into Pichu so he can use some play roughs because he has the strong physical punches, those tiny fists of fury. You go, little guy. And down goes Umbreon. No deaths. We're doing okay. We send out Pichu again for more. What did I do? Oh, yeah. That tracks. No quick attack killing me for you, but it did kill me with a flare blitz, so that's sad. But I got surf, so oh no. That's sad. But at least it got hit by recoil. I think I was hoping for it to not move from the paralysis it got from static. Oh, Electro Ball does a lot less than I thought it would. Oh no. That's sad. But at least I paralyze it. Please don't move. Stop with your baby doll eyes. I mean, I guess that doesn't really affect me that much, but wow. That does so much damage. Gosh, I forgot how much of a pain Penny was with her stupid quick attack. I want quick attack. Where's my quick attack? I don't have Legends Arceus anymore, so I can't use quick attack on a Pichu. That's so rude and completely biphobic. Why would they do this to me? That's just absolutely disgusting. How could you do this to me, Nintendo? How could you do this to me, Pokemon Company? How could you do this to me, Game Freak? Personally, I thought Pichu had quick attack for like, what, 2 decades now? And you're telling me Pichu only has quick attack in one game that came out in the 2020s? Are you kidding me? I Mandela affected myself. It's fine, we're okay. So I am just trying to survive with this Leafeon. It gives me such struggles, such strife. It's just so scary. And I just need to heal. The amount of times this thing killed me with a critical hit Leaf Blade was absolutely insane. Like, I just... crazy. So, thank God it got paralyzed when I swapped out with a Volt Switch. But I did so much, yeah! Yeah, we're doing it! We're doing it! I still swear to God, I thought Penny had an Espeon and not a Jolteon. I really Mandela affected myself, huh? So I have to poison the Jolteon because I can't do much damage to it otherwise. The Leafeon just absolutely brute strength me. This one was just a defense hog. Because, you know, it's electric. I'm electric. What can you do? You just gotta poison it. Install until it dies to poison. And then we send Pichu back out. So I can do probably another light screen or a thunder wave first. Thunder wave and then a light screen if I can get the light screen off. But who moves first, me or her? I do. Get paralyzed. Haha. Loser. Ah. I am the one who loses. Why am I doing play rough? Oh, it was probably just a misclick. Yeah. Just gonna punch it. We're gonna punch it so hard. Don't kill me. What did I just say? What did I just say, man? I said don't kill me. Why didn't I use Terra Blast? That would have done so much more damage. Oh, there we go. I guess I just wanted to use moves. Anyway, I finally win. It took so long. Bye, Penny. Anyway, Penny meets up with all of her star friends, and it's so cute. And I'm glad they get reunited, and I love them all. They are my friends. And also Clavel's there, just hanging out. Look at him. Beautiful. So next we go to the lighthouse where we first met Arvin, and he tells us how he used to come here all the time as a kid to play. and how his dad was never home, and it's so sad, and it's just like, I'm sorry, man. I'll give you 800 hugs, and there's this cute cutscene, and it's nice, and it's just like, hello, sir, he needs our help. And he explains that he's in Area Zero, this giant crater in the middle of the island, and you're not supposed to go there because it's super, super dangerous. But Arvin has the key in the Violet book, so we need to get that to him so he can, save the world. But that's where Mabostif got hurt, but we're gonna go down there anyway, and we're not gonna get hurt this time, and everything's gonna be great and fun and awesome. And I'm keeping this all in here because I love Arvin. Okay, and I love that cutscene. It's nice. I like it. I wanted to keep the whole cutscene with Mabostif being recovered, but it was very, very long, and I was crying when I rewatched it, so I had to remove it, and I was crying with just the little piece that I kept in, so I prepared for this fight because I knew the Gradient had Earthquake, and I was like, okay, I love you, giant squirrel. I love that squirrel so much. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's so cute. And I was like, I endure, punch, kill the squirrel, and then I'm like, oh, I will be a flying type, so this cannot use Earthquake on me. Haha. And then I two-shot it with Grass Knot because it's heavy. And then I'm like, oh, right, Scoville. And then I was like, I guess I'll just do that. And it almost killed me in one shot. I thought I had Surf, but I guess not. But it's a grass type and flying is super effective. I didn't see who it was changing into. Okay. Is that also super effective? Yeah. Too bad I die. But I probably did that on purpose. I thought Arvin was gonna be a lot harder than Penny. That's why I left him for after Penny. But so far so good. It paralyzed the Cloyster and it can't move. Haha, loser. Then I revive and heal and it can't move again. Loser. Then we do a Volt Switch, take it down to half. Loser. And then we're already at Mabostif. Oh wow, really? Crazy. But this dog is very scary. It's a very scary dog. I wasn't expecting that. You see my paws? I wasn't expecting that. So I'm like, I gotta lower this thing's attack immediately. Oh no! Oh, that's terrifying. What a terrifying good boy. He deserves it though. He deserves it. He deserves to be a good boy that absolutely demolishes a team full of Pichu. I forgive him. He's been through a lot. I'm still mad at myself for not noticing I switched the names of the graphics for the Injure and Reversal for like the last couple of fights. That's sad. But I'm not changing it. It's too late. I win. Thank you with your tiny little fists. So Arvin's like, we're gonna need some help to go to Area Zero. And I'm like, let's get Penny. And then Nimona. Speak of the devil, there she is. Hi, Nimona. So we're off against her Lycanroc first, and I endure, and I'm ready to punch, and I'm ready to hope that it gets really smacked into oblivion, but I forgot about Accelerock. I forgot about priority move Accelerock. It's just rock quick attack. Where's my quick attack, Game Freak? Why did you take it from me? Why did you take it from me in another universe? Why did you do that to me? So we're just not having a good time with this Lycanroc. Oh no. Yeah, I quit. I was upset and I reloaded. So we're gonna try again. I love this cutscene. It's very pretty. Everybody walking by, everybody watching and just waiting. It's very exciting. Now I got a nighttime scene and I love the night sky, so that makes it cooler. So I changed to Pichu as the lead this time so she can turn into a Terra-type flying, so Drill Run won't do anything because it's a ground move. But Accelerock is super effective and I didn't take that into account. So I switch. And I hate you. I hate you and your Excel rock so much. Oh, and Grush's Ice Shard and Aqua Jet. Oh, I was so mad. I want quick attack. Why don't I get quick attack? It's so mean to me. Why would you do that to me? So this Earthworm is very scary. I don't know why I don't switch to Pichu. Oh, because I haven't healed her yet. That's why. So I'm just... Well, at least I got it down without too much hassle. This the Dunsparce, though. Oh, it's a tank. It's a heavy-hitting tank, and I'm terrified of it. But I love the Pokemon so much. I think I said it in Larry's gym, when he's just a gym, not the Elite Four. Just Dunsparce having no evolution for years, and they finally give it an evolution. It's just a bigger Dunsparce called the Dunsparce. That is the best thing they could have done. And I know a lot of people were salty about it, but I absolutely adore it. I think that is the greatest decision ever made. It's so funny. It's just so funny. I love it. I love this thing. Except for right now, because it's absolutely kicking my ass. Except for now that Why did I hit escape? Was I trying to use an item? What was I doing? I mean, I didn't use an item in the end anyway, but... Oh. Owie. Don't crit me. Only I can crit. I'm the one who crits. And then I think I'm gonna Rocky Helmet it to death? Is that what I'm gonna do? Unless it gets paralyzed, and then I'm gonna use that to heal. I'm just stalling. I'm heal stalling until it Rocky Helmets itself to death. There we go. Bye to Dunsparce. Not her Pawmot. Oh no, her Pawmot. You can see me hesitate. This was sped up, I believe, by either 8 or 10 times, by the way, so when I pause for a second, you know I'm trying to think real hard. I'm using those 2 brain cells to their maximum capacity. I'm just like, oh boy, what do I do? What am I gotta do? I wasn't watching. Did I send out Triple I Pichu? Was I trying to punch him to death? And I didn't get it? Did it quick attack me? I was just talking and I wasn't paying attention. I'm so sorry. Oh, that quick... Stop taunting me with quick attack, man. I want quick attack. That's so neat. Stop it. Get play roughed, idiot. Oh no, the good direct. Do I use the poison barb on it? Oh, first paralyze, and then I'm gonna volt switch, and then I'm gonna light screen. Yeah, that makes sense. And then I'm gonna volt switch, and then I'm gonna change into Pichu, and then I'm gonna use the poison barb. Huh. Interesting. Oh, right, because they know play rough, and it's super effective. But also it causes me great pain. Interesting. I also believe I send Pichu out a lot to take hits, because I believe that Pichu, the status and barrier Pichu, he had good defense and special defense, I believe. Are we on Quaquavel? We are! Hi Quaquavel! I love you, but also you are absolutely terrifying. But he's a silly little guy. So I'm immediately just, we gotta lower its attack. It missed its first Aqua Step. Amazing. But, oh no. It's so scary. It missed again. I should have went for the Thunder Wave first, but it got staticked. Yeah! Yeah! Get static, idiot! Don't kill me. Friendship. But it's raising its speed so much. Oh no, I forgot about Brick Break. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I'm like, uh-oh. Did I go for Thunder? Lucky Thunder? Lucky Thunder? Lucky Thunder! Lucky Thunder! But I don't survive from friendship, no grass nod for me, oh no. Do I get a punch? Thunder punch. Punch it with fists. Uh-oh. But I got smacked by a rocky helmet. I heal someone, right? I heal someone with a rocky helmet. Okay. Okay, I lived through an aqua step. What do I do? Why didn't I poison it? I should have flinged. I should have flinged. Endure it. It's paralyzed. I wasn't expecting it to be paralyzed. I was expecting it to smack me with aqua step and die to the rocky helmet, so I just heal. I'm scared. I'm terrified. It's paralyzed again, and then I'm like, okay, we got a thunder punch, I guess. We're just gonna go. If I get hit, I die. It ran out of aqua step and only could attack with aerial ace. And then it dies to a rocky helmet. And I live because it ran out of aqua step. Dab to lose. But she's so excited that I won, and I was so excited that I won, and I was ready to cry, and I love this. She's just so... I love Nimona. She's so excited. I love her. Look at her go. I did it. I didn't think I would make it this far. Oh my god. You have no idea how excited and proud and also just so much dumb luck. Like, before the run started, I know I didn't mention it at all until Rika showed up. I thought she was gonna be the end. I didn't think it was gonna happen even if I did get the flying terror type Pichu. I was just... So... And then the poison gym, and then Hostel, the dragon type. I keep saying poison gym, it's the star base. I thought Poison was the end, and then Hostel was just the end. But no, my Pichu, we managed, and we're all here at the end game, and I decided to give them all picnics, give them a sandwich, give them baths, do everything one final time, because I didn't want to say goodbye to my little guys. Look at them. They're just so cute. I love every one of them. But I had to go eventually. And we gotta go to Area 0 with all of my friends and also my purple friend Miraidon. I said it wasn't about him. It's still not. I'm sorry, but I love him dearly, and I would protect him with my life. Just imagine it's like 6 Pichu in a Miraidon trench coat, okay? I love this game so much. I'm so glad it exists, and I had the freedom to do the playthrough that I always wanted. I didn't have to fight trainers in annoying routes that I didn't want to fight. I didn't have to grind Pokemon one by one. Experience here just exists for everybody. I just got to do whatever I wanted, how I wanted to do it. And I'm so glad for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. I'm glad they exist, and I couldn't have done this in any other generation. It wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have been able to do it. So we're here, in the area that makes me cry every time I descend into it now. Just because this game means so much to me, and I'm tearing up just talking about it. This playthrough meant a whole lot to me. And I decided I was gonna take my time. I'm just gonna fool around as I go down to the end of the game, and I'm gonna take videos with all my friends. There was a lot of shenanigans that happened that I had to cut out. Arvin and Penny and Nimona fell off a lot of cliffs. I got jump scared by Pokemon inside cliffs. It was a great time, but I had to cut all that out to make it not 4 hours long for a video, but I still have all the footage. I can look at it anytime I want. So I took my time. I took all the time I wanted. I just did whatever I wanted. I just wanted to have fun and enjoy these last moments, and just, you know, it's really silly, but I was just going slow. Until finally, we get to the end. And we get to the lab, and I meet Professor Turo in person. But something's obviously wrong. Very, very wrong. And also there's a second Miraidon, but it's not about him. He's not important at all. Ignore him. Only mine with the 6 Pichu and a Miraidon costume is important now, okay? But this Turo tells us the real Professor Turo died, like just straight up died. When has a Pokemon game just been like, yeah, no, this person is straight up dead? So I have to stop the original Professor Turo's plan from a time machine bringing in future Pokemon that are ruining the ecosystem. So I go follow Turo. I start the final fight, but my entire team gets decimated immediately. I cannot get in a single hit. There's nothing I can do. I try multiple times, so I have to go train for one last time and try to figure out what I'm going to do. I don't know how long it's been, I don't know how many times I've tried this fight. I could count, I have so much footage. I don't know. There's just so many tries. And I'm at my wit's end. I don't want to go to level 100. If I can't do it at 80, I don't want to do it. So I got a plan. We're paralyzing it. We have to paralyze it so I can go faster. Otherwise, I cannot do it. So, luckily, leveling up to 80 gets me just enough speed to outspeed it with Pichu so I can Thunder Wave it and get it low enough speed that the other Pichus will outspeed. So, I am like, who's the best choice here? So I send out Pichu so I can surf. Because I want to make sure I am faster than it still. I'm still worried it will be faster than me. And Pichu has the Choice Scarf, which boosts my speed, but I'm locked into one move. So we're trying. But it gets that Sludge Wave off and one-shots me. And, you know, I was ready to give up. I was ready to do it. I didn't want to get to level 100. I was like, if I can't, that's no fun, right? But I mean, if I had to, I would have. But then if I can't get past 100 and I still can't win, then that will just make me really, really sad. So I send out Pichu so he can endure, and then I'm hoping I can punch it really hard in the face. But then I decide, no, I need to revive. But if I live by the power of friendship, I'm gonna punch it in the face. Unfortunately. No friendship yet. No friendship here. No punching it in the face. I'm still so sad about that graphic. That really upsets me. what can you do? Hours and hours and hours of work. Those graphics took so long, you don't understand. Like, so long. So I send out Miss Pichu, but I need... Oh, I bring him back. Interesting. Interesting. I forgot I gave him a choice scarf too, so I was guaranteed the Thunder Wave on the first turn. I see. I understand. He probably didn't outspeed it without that choice scarf. Poor Pichu, there she goes once more, and then I'm going back to triple Pichu, or just Pikachu. Pichu. We're going Pichu. Going for a light screen, but it doesn't help very much. But we're doing it, we're trying. And then hopefully it can help against the other Pokemon if I can make it past this. Oh, it does help a lot actually. Nice. Nice. I thought I got one off on turn 2, but I guess I just died turn 1, didn't I? Alright. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere now. And it's paralyzed. Oh. Oh. Get paralyzed, idiot. So we're going for a Surf. She doesn't do as much damage as Pichu did. I think. It's hard to tell. But we're gonna just keep going Surf. It didn't get to hit me. And I'm finally past the Iron Moth. I think this was the first time I got past it. So I had his team up on the side, and I was just like, I gotta... What is it? What am I doing? But I don't think I knew its typing. Because I think I remember I do something really silly. Let's find out. Am I correct? Do I do something really silly? I do something really silly. It doesn't affect it. And it knows Earthquake. So that's really scary for me. Yeah, my human brain has no data, so you are very much smarter than me, AI Robot Man. I made a silly. Did you see that, Mr. Robot Man? I don't have a good brain. My brain no good. It 2 brain cells in there, and they're trying really hard. But luckily, Pichu has Tiny Fist of Fury. And I'm hoping I will one-shot it with those Tiny Fists of Fury. Do I have enough strength? Can he do it? Can he do it? Do it! He does more than half. Power, friendship, power. That's so sad. That's so sad for me. I'm so sorry, buddy. Thank you, Toby Fox, for the absolute amazing final boss theme. I never expected to cry to sweet guitar riffs, but this song does it, okay? Thank you. You do that, buddy. You do that. I mean, I don't know how you can recalculate for critical damage, considering it died, but I believe in you. You're smarter than me. You can do that for sure. Yeah. So I swap back out to Pichu, because I need a Thunder Wave on this guy. So go, Pichu, go! Or am I gonna fling it and poison it? What am I gonna do? I have so many options. What am I gonna do? Poison? Thunder Wave? Poison? Thunder Wave? Thunder Wave? Thunder Wave. There we go. Uh-oh, it's faster than me. Live! Yeah, power friendship! Thank God for you! Get paralyzed, idiot! And please actually get paralyzed and don't hurt me, please. It's very scary. And I don't appreciate you. Uh-oh. Bye, Pichu. I'm sorry. took me a really long time to decide which Pichu to bring out. They all had super effective moves. I think I was just thinking who might be able to survive a hit so I can heal. And if he survives a hit, then I can punch him really hard. Unfortunately, he does not survive a hit, so I cannot punch it really hard. I just want to punch with tiny little fists. Is that so wrong to ask? You just got a tiny little fist of fury, man. Go, Pichu, go, Pichu, go, Pichu, go, Pichu. That electro ball! Wow! Oh. That's so sad. That did so much. She almost one-shot it. You go, Pichu. Also, if you haven't seen it, her Terra Blast would have been Dragon. I had enough on my other main file for a Dragon Terra type stone, so I got her pulled over there so she could get a Dragon type just in case. I had a plan. You will never see that Dragon type. It failed multiple times on previous attempts, and it just never happened here. So it's very sad. I just gotta... I'm scared and I want to heal. I want to make sure I have my options. But it's a very, very scary. So I'm like, okay, if I light screen, it's not going to do as much, right? And I can survive a hit? I can survive a hit. So I'm like, okay, good. Now we are just going to heal and heal and heal. I was going to sell most of my healing items, so I would only have like 20 potions, like 20 potions of each for this fight. And then like, I was going to have 5 max revives and like 10 revives. And I was like, no, why am I doing that? I don't want to do that. Like, I'll limit myself, sure, but I don't want to sell everything just to appease people who probably aren't even going to watch this video. It's a challenge to me, as I said. I had 2 brain cells. Healing isn't going to help me much anyway. If I waste my time healing, I'm never going to get anywhere on the fights, right? So, you know, I just wanted to have fun with this, and using healing items made it fun. To you solo challengers who refuse to use items in battle, you're insane, and I respect you. But I could never... I could never, okay? So I finally swap, and then I'm thinking, okay, well, it's gonna ask me to swap again, but I'm gonna swap to Pichu, because I think I would want to use the Electro Ball because I'm really fast. But then I'm thinking about it, and the light screen wears off, and I'm like, no, it's the wrong Pokemon that I'm thinking of, so I can't have Electro Ball. So I'm like, who do I want out? Who would be best? And I'm thinking really hard. I'm like, okay, Iron Hands, Iron Hands. Who do I want to fight Iron Hands? I'm looking at their moves, studying them real hard. What do? Thinking real good about it. Using those 2 brain cells to maximum capacity. They're in overdrive right now. They're in over limit. I haven't gotten this far. Like I said, I think this was the first attempt I ever got past the Iron Moth. I could be mistaken. I'm not going through the footage, okay? You do not understand how much footage there was. There was so much. And it's like, I was losing my mind. I was running out of it. I was so tired. I just need... whatever happens, this is probably it. I could have... maybe I would have started playing it again the next day, I don't know, but this was all done consecutively in one day for this final area here. It was like the Penny, the Nimona, the Arven, and then all of these attempts back to back to back to back. It was so much. I was so tired, and it's just like my energy was gone. I was still like, yeah, I can do this, I'm so far into it. But I was just ready to be done. I was like, if this is it, this is it. I'm sure I would have gone back, but at the time I was just like, this is it. So we just gotta lower this thing's attack. It's a scary heavy hitter. It has fists of heckin' fury, and those fists of fury heal. I wish my fists of fury healed. That would be very nice. But not mine do not. So I have to heal by myself. And it's very sad for me. Cause it's just punching my poor Pichu in the face. Its hands could just take the Pichu. It could scoop it up in one hand and crush it like a bug. Please don't do that to my darling little babies. That would make me really sad. Ah, idiot. It's not very effective, loser, I say as I use a move that can't be used on a ground electric type or whatever Iron Thorns is. Hahaha, whoops. Why did it use Thunder Punch? If it still had Drain Punch. Why would it do that? Sir? Are you okay? That sounds like something I would do. Sir? Are you good? And then I think I'm gonna use Reflect. So I know it will do even less damage. Yep. Gotta get that Reflect. So it can do minuscule damage and heal for less. I know I want that. And then I believe I'm gonna swap back out into Triple Pichu. Oh, no, I'm gonna heal. Okay. I wanted to save my max revives for later just in case, because we're nearing the end. I believe there's one Pokemon after this? Maybe two? I don't remember. But now it's barely healing. And then if I switch... Oh, no. I'm healing again. I'm healing who? Who am I healing? I'm healing Pichu. Okay. Good. She deserved it. She had red HP. She needs that health. And I'm healing again. No. I'm switching. Yeah, there we... Now I'm switching to Triple Pichu. There we go. There we go. And I'm gonna endure? Or am I gonna punch? I was gonna say punch on 69, but well, he just ruined that for me. Thanks. Jerk. But as it heals, now it gets hit more by the Rocky Helmet. It heals for like 5 and takes 10 basically. Not really, I don't know the actual numbers, but it's still good for me. I'm surprised I don't reversal. Oh, ah, ay. Get Rocky Helmeted, loser, idiot, haha. Iron Bundle. I remember that one, okay. I know what that one is, but I don't remember what I do for it. I'm thinking real hard. Do I use Pichu and poison it with Fling? Is that what I do? I'm deliberating. Deliberating so hard. Really thinking about it. And I sent out the almost dead Pichu, oh no! At least I think it'll be faster than the Iron Bundle. I hope he will be. I don't think Iron Bundle's very fast, but I could be wrong. And I want to paralyze it, because I know I can. Good. Get hit with paralysis, get hit with paralysis, get hit with paralysis. Do not oh. The power of friendship! Yeah! Wait, drill run wasn't effective. Isn't that what... Huh? I must be getting confused with another drill move. There's so many moves to start with drill. Oh no. Oh, that's sad. Uh-oh. That's no good. So I bring Pichu back out and I'm like, you're gonna have to use a light screen, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Pichu. It's gonna get sacrificed, huh? Paralysis! Yeah! Get paralyzed, idiot! Paralyzed! Paralyzed isn't a word! We have fun here. Again! Get paralyzed, idiot! I almost said paralyzed again. Oh man, English is the only language I know. Isn't that sad? 9 years of French and I only remember bonjour. I'm not even saying it right, I'm sure. Oh. Oh dang. Get Electro Balled, idiot. Iron Valiant. I love this Pokemon so much. It's so cool. But it's also so scary. So I'm thinking real hard, staring and thinking, and we just gotta send out Pichu. Gonna use a Reflect, I think, or a Thunder Wave. It's either one of those two because I know I can get that off before it because of the Choice Scarf. Thunder Wave or Reflect. Thunder Wave or Reflect. Which one is it? Place your votes. 50-50 shot. Uh-oh. Thunder Wave. If you got Thunder Wave, you get, I don't know, you get bragging rights, I guess. It knows Brick Break! The Reflect wouldn't have even mattered. I made the right choice. Okay. Do I send out Triple Pichu? Do I send out Pichu with W is silent? Do I send out Pichu with the barb so I can poison it? Sitting on Pichu. Sitting on Pichu for a good long time. I go for the other Pichu with the rocky helmet. I'm probably gonna charm it, aren't I? You're gonna go charm? We're just gonna go right into play rough. Okay. That does so much more than I thought it would. Not the Brick Break, no! But it gets hit by the rocky helmet. Do I swap into Pichu now and use play rough with him because he has the Fist of Fury? Oh, I marked the wrong Pichu as fainted there. I'm sorry. Silent W Pichu, she gets it! She gets it! Yeah! I did it! I did it! I did it! I did it! I beat the game with nothing but Pichu. Something I've always wanted to do for so long. And I did it! And the way my 6 Pichu wore a Miraidon trench coat in the last 10 minutes of the game is to look extra cool about it, okay? They did so good. Bless those little critters. Yes, I know the feeling very well with all my clutch wins. Everybody give Arvin a hug, okay? Do it right now. Give this video a like to give Arvin a hug. Oh my god. He knows more French than me. I mean, I guess he's an AI, it makes sense. Bye! I'll miss you! Thanks for letting me win for once. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, me too. I'm gonna go catch 17 more boxes of Pichu and absolutely none of you are gonna stop me. I'm gonna have so many. Okay? But they're not gonna replace the 6 in my team. Which Pichu was your favorite? Let me know. They're all my treasures. And I'll cherish this playthrough deeply. It really means a lot to me. I love this game so much. I'm so glad it gave me the freedom to do this. And if you've gotten this far, thank you. Thank you for watching this silly video with my silly brain cells. And if you've got this far, you remember when I showed you those 17 boxes of Pichu? I was shiny hunting for 2 Pichu in particular. It took me 15 hours to find 2 shiny Pichu. I found a shiny Lechonk. In the meantime, I had to borrow my roommate's Switch, transfer my Pichu file over to that, so I could have the boosted sandwiches for my main file to find a Pichu, and it took me 15 hours. But I named them God and Anime. And I was gonna make a joke at the end. I just didn't have time, it was too much. I found 10 shinies in total, and it took me 15 hours to find 2 shiny Pichu. Are you kidding me? I found 3 in the first, 2 hours. I showed the shiny Pichu earlier at some point as well, just so you know. They were there the whole time. I had God and Anime on my side and the final battle the entire time. I just wanted to let you know that, okay? Jesus Christ, 15 hours for 2 shiny Pichu. The shiny luck I had in this was absolutely insane. And then I get such bad luck with them. Thanks for watching. Bye.